Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we have a very special video because we are going to go over every single Goldie box Spring 2021 spoiler. In case you don't know what Goldie box is, it is a seasonal subscription box. I am the owner of the subscription box, so I'm a little bit biased, but I do try to give pros and cons of every single product. I have 16 products that I curated behind me, and we're going to talk about every single product and price point, all the cruelty-free. They're all cruelty-free, spoiler alert. And then you would get to choose on March 20th if you are a current Goldie box subscriber for spring 2021. So you have a couple days after this post to digest all of this information and then decide what you're going to select on customization day. There are 16 options. The most that any bear can choose, unless they subscribe to more than one box, which I am totally fine with, by the way, is 7. So you would get to choose 7 out of 16. There will be items that sell out because I cannot buy the full, there's going to be 400 of you. I cannot buy 400 of every single item. If you're only picking 7 and there's 16 available, I would end up with so many extras that would be ridiculous. So there's about half available for every single type of product. So if you are going to pick something that you have to have, I really recommend being on the dot at 10 a.m. Last time, like 100 of you customized in the first few minutes. So there were only 250 subscribers at that time. Now we have 400 subscribers, but I definitely ordered more of everything than I did last time. So customization is 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain Standard, and then that would be at 12 p.m. Central, and then 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So find your time zone, set your alarm right now, March 20th, the first day of spring. The majority of you watching this video are already subscribers, so let's just go over the products that you could choose from, and I'll go over each one by one. Let's start with some skincare. We do have 3 different serums from Delia Skincare. Whenever you have 3 options, you can only select one of the 3 options or your order will be canceled. So it will let you put 2 of these in your cart. That is not going to be a valid customization. I have not found a way yet to limit 1 per customer. I have not found a way to do that yet when I have variations like this. So you can only choose 1, but we have 1 for every skin type. There is the hydrating serum with carrot, then the balancing serum with sunflower, and then last but not least, the rejuvenating serum with apricot. Now, if you don't know which one you need, hydrating if you have dry skin, balancing if you have oily skin and you want to balance that oil, rejuvenating if you do not know. This is an anti-aging, kind of works for all skin types, so you can definitely get away with this one. Even if you have oily skin type, combo skin type, whatever you have, this one will have you covered, plus you get a little anti-aging benefits there as well. All of these serums are small batch made, all natural, free of synthetic fragrance, they're paraben free, they're cruelty free, all the good things you're looking for in a serum. The cons for this product would probably be maybe if you don't know your skin type. They do contain oils if you don't like to put oils on your skin, but there is one even for oily skin for balancing. And like I said, even if you don't know your skin type, this rejuvenating one would work. These are made in Canada and they're $40 Canadian, but after conversion, it's $32 retail US dollars. Next, let's move on to something sweet. These are Gourmet Sugars from Gustus Vitae. This is a California brand, so one of the sugars is the California Strawberry Cane Sugar. I used to grow up in the middle of Ag, California, so I always had fresh strawberries, so this is actually one of my favorites of their sugar. If you have a little bit more of a zesty kind of taste to you instead of sweet, then the other option is the Zesty Lemon Cane Sugar. These are small batch made, they're US made right here in California, they're non-GMO certified, and they have a very simple ingredients list. So if we turn this around, our ingredients list, cane sugar, lemon, lemon zest. That's it. Over here, cane sugar, strawberries. Both of them are amazing. It doesn't matter which one you select. I am obsessed with these on lemonade and on mocktails or cocktails. So rim your glass and have like a really nice cocktail, enjoy your evening. These are perfect for that. You can also put them on baked goods. You can also put them in lemonade. It doesn't have to actually rim your glass or anything like that. You can top cookies with them. So there's a lot of uses. You could top fruit, anything you could think of. And it just gives it like a little extra gourmet touch. It's basically what it is gourmet sugars. Again, this is a selection, so you would choose one or the other, and these retail for $12. For me, I would say the downside is calories. Sugars have calories. They are also magnetic. If you have other ones, I have a bunch. So mine are all up on my refrigerator right now, but they can also magnetize to each other up in your shelf, so they're stackable. The serving size is 1 teaspoon and it's 16 calories per teaspoon. Let's move on to one of our fashion accessories. These are halos, and this is a small brand as well. Woman-owned, Latina-owned, and these are just so cute. They are the medium-size halo hoops, and they are stainless steel, and they're 18 karat gold plated. You can feel the quality on these. They feel so great, and they are very comfortable as well because they're really lightweight. Now we have them on. Love them. Very easy on the ears. They are a brand new brand. They actually started, I believe, November of last year. And then in December, they worked with Working Wardrobes, and that's part of their give back story. They had every pair bought, they donated a pair, and they said they were working with Working Wardrobes. It's a nonprofit that helps veterans and women and anybody in a difficult situation that is trying to find work to have the tools, the clothing, and everything they need in order to get those interviews and those jobs. I purchased many halos in different styles. I didn't really wear them on camera because I did not want to spoil them before the spoiler. And I know some people follow me and watch what I'm using and what I'm posting on Instagram or wearing in some of my videos because I do try things out before I commit to them. So I have definitely had some people message me on Instagram, whether I'm wearing like a headband or something, like, oh, is that going to be in a future Goldie box? So I know there's some people out there hunting. I'm totally fine with that. But I did wear some halos. I didn't wear this specific pair in any of my videos so that it wouldn't be truly spoiled yet. This pair is 2 inches, so that is the medium length. This is where it hits on me. So if you're not used to a hoop, this is a little bit of a bigger hoop, but I wouldn't say it's anything crazy. Like, I actually think medium is the perfect hoop size to wear. But of course, that's personal preference, so that is a con or pro depending how you look at it. And then you do have to have pierced ears in order to customize this option. So now let's move on to a spoiler that has not officially been spoiled yet, and that is our mask mix for spring 2021. If you remember my winter video, I said every season I'm going to choose masks that I think are particularly good for that season, and there will be 4 or 5 options, and you will randomly get a set of 2. You can put in allergies, and I will do my best to make sure you don't have something with one of your allergies. If all of them have it, I cannot keep anything from you. So this time our mask mix includes 4 masks. You will, no matter what, get a mask from Edisto Co. or Edisto & Co. Their ingredient list is so pure. Literally 4 items here. Activated charcoal, 2 types of clay, and then bromelain powder. Bromelain is an enzyme from pineapple. So the activated charcoal in this one is actually going to draw impurities out of your pores, and then the bromelain is going to use that enzyme to kind of eat away the dead skin on your face, but in a good way. The other mask is their Brightening Mask, and it has turmeric, coconut fiber, and then 2 types of clays. So both of them are clay masks. They come as powder. So you just take 1 teaspoon, and they put a handy dandy spoon on there for us, of the powder. 1 teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of water or apple cider vinegar if that is your thing, and you just mix it, put it on 5 to 10 minutes, and you're good to go. I love how these are used as you go so that they last you a little bit longer. If you're not masking every single day or even every single week, then having it in a powder form does help it last a little bit longer. And they also have it in these frosted bags, so that helps with light as well. Their entire line is petrochemical free, small batch, made in the USA, paraben free, preservative free, cruelty free, and vegan. So one of these will make it into every mask mix, one or the other. And then your second mask would be one of the other two masks that we have here. So the first is from the brand Bella and Bear. It's actually a super cute brand, and I am obsessed with this mask. It smells so good. It has pineapple and mango in it as well, and it's a very light mango and pineapple scent, but it's just like amazing. This is also a brightening mask. It is cruelty-free and vegan, also free of sulfates, parabens, does not have mineral oil as well. This one is already in its gel or cream form, and you leave this one on for 20 minutes. These have a lower price point, $2 and $3. That's why you will definitely get one of these. And then the second option, so one of these will also be in there, is the Weekly Point Cosmetics. This is a K-beauty brand, and it is also certified by Leaping Bunny. So definitely a cruelty-free brand. Leaping Bunny is internationally recognized, and it means that the entire supply chain is cruelty-free. This is also a brightening mask. So both of these are brightening masks. Both of these are clay masks. So you would do this mask first, and then this mask. This one contains 3% niacinamide in it, which is an amazing product for brightening, also really good for anti-aging. These are $16, depending which one you get here, you'll have an $18 to $19 value in the masks that come in the mask mix this time. All of them are, of course, cruelty-free. And the con for that is the same con it's always going to be, and that is that you do not get to pick the exact two masks that you get, because having that many variations is a little bit extra work for me. But if you do have an allergy, or if you really, really have a preference, you can put that in the little allergy box, and I will do my best to double check for you. Let's move on to our family-friendly item this time. When I started this box, I wanted to make sure that no matter what life stage you were in, whether you were single, whether you were taken, whether you're a mom, whether you're not a mom, if you have a big family or a small family, that there would be something that was like extra special just for you. So I wanted one item to always be family friendly. Last time we had a game, it was very fun. This time we have something that is more of a craft, I would say. So it is from the company Basic, and it is their Fluffy Air Dry Modeling Clay. Very low mess, very easy to use, very entertaining. You can mix the colors. You're gonna get every single primary color from this brand. It is valued at $17.95. This company also gives back. They're a school supply company, and they donate to schools in their local area as well, here in California as well. So I'm really proud to have them in the box, and I hope that you guys have some really fun creations. I would love for you to tag me in your creations or your kids' creations. I would just love it. So if you get this, I want to see them. I want to see what you did with it. For cons on that product, I would say it can be a bit stainy. You could wear gloves, but it'll wash off of your hands as well. And it is not for children under 3, so if you have really, really little ones, this is not for you. But anything above 3 can play with this. Let's chat about our makeup items. So we do have 2 palettes, 2 quads. I am wearing one on my eyes right now, this beautiful Peach Blossom quad. Last time we had some colorful palettes, a lot of color going on there. So this time we selected palettes that are monochromatic. So this first one is Peach Blossom, and you can see all the peachy colors here. I used every single color in my eye look today. The second is called Brown Eyed Girl, and of course these are cruelty-free as well. Everything in this box is going to be cruelty-free. These are also 100% mineral. They're talc-free. Last time I had more than one comment that said, I really am starting to go talc-free, so I found you guys shadows that perform beautifully and are truly talc-free. The benefit of mineral cosmetics, and Bella Pierre is 100% mineral cosmetics for all of their cosmetics, is that it actually adheres to the oils, the natural oils on your face, and it doesn't go into your pores. It can also protect against free radicals, and because mineral cosmetics contain titanium dioxide, that is actually a sunscreen as well. So it can serve for some sun protection. I would not count on this being your only sun protection, but the eye area is actually a really delicate area. So having that extra layer with that titanium dioxide against that really sensitive area is actually, I think, very beneficial. There are some cons to mineral cosmetics. There are limited shade ranges you can get with mineral cosmetics. So it is definitely more limited than the bright colors we saw in the Take Me to Tokyo palette. But these are both very gorgeous. I think the Peach Blossom is absolutely perfect for spring. And if you're more of a neutrals girl, which I learned a lot of you are from the last set that we did with the more colorful shadows, and I got you a brown palette too. So we have something for everyone again. Another con, other than the fact that you don't get that like super bright pigment when you're working with mineral shadows, is that mineral products are usually more expensive. So this is a $25 retail value for a quad. That probably has to do with the quality of the minerals in it. I have tested the palettes though. I am wearing them. I'm wearing one of them right now, and the quality is really there. You can trust me. You do need a little bit of building, like I said, because they're not as pigmented as non-mineral makeup, but the quality is really there and it's long lasting all day. Let's move on to a home item. So we do have two table runners, and in my photo on Instagram, this one looks a little bit bright. It is not that bright. It is a nice, gorgeous orange and red. It's more of like a burnt red color. And then this one I think can be used spring, summer, or fall, honestly. These are hand woven in India and they're $28 value. This stitching here is raised up a little. The details are just so gorgeous. And this one has these little tassels all over the end. Now, the second option is yellow and white. This would definitely be more spring and summer. I don't think you could take this into the fall if you really wanted to. You know, you could try really hard. But it has little tiny X's in white in the yellow and then in gray in the white. Also gorgeous. This one has less tassels on the end, so you get one on each end instead of all the way across. These are literally gorgeous. I don't think the camera will even do them justice, and the quality you can feel. They are thick and just so beautiful. No matter what your style, there is one for you because you have two options. Again, you will only get to choose one of the two options. Same thing we had with the serums, same thing we had with the sugars, and same thing we had with the shadow palettes. So you can only select one of these. For the cons, what you see here might not be what you get. They're all very, very close though. It would be something like the X's are more spaced out, or a slightly different color gray. They use gray for this X here. It's not going to be significantly different, but I can't promise you that it will look exactly the same color because these are all hand woven. So I did check a bunch though, and they are so similar that I could not tell you the differences, but the manufacturer made sure to tell me there are going to be differences. So that would be a con if you see one of these or saw the photo or saw it on Mary's video and you were like, I have to have that one exactly. I don't know that you're gonna get that, but I will tell you, it's gonna be so close, you would have to second guess whether or not it's exactly or not. Since we're talking about those made in India, let's talk about our bracelets also made in India. So there's three options. Again, you would select one of the three options, and we have gold, silver, and a copper color. They're so easy to get on, and that was my favorite feature. I contacted this brand and I actually ordered a bunch of their items. They have so many cute items. There will be some in the Goldie shop as well, but this one was just literally the easiest to put on, and I loved it so much that I knew this is the one I had to have in the box. You set it on like that. There is a hole. This little guy, you just push him down, and I'm doing this one-handed. You push him in, and he just pops right where he belongs, and you have your cuff bracelet. This is meant for stacking, so if you have other jewelry that goes with it, perfect. If not, I will have some of their other items, like I said, in the shop, and if any of these are left over, they will also be in the shop as well. So like I said, these are handcrafted in India, and World Finds is Fair Trade Federation. So that means that they are paying ethical wages to the women creating these. They also believe in empowering women, so these are all women artisans, and then it also supports schools for girls in the same regions. So near and dear to my heart. You guys know how much those things mean to me. I am so proud to have something like this in the box. The retail value for these is $13. They're also pretty universal for wrist size. I have a pretty small wrist size, but I've tried them on some other larger wrist size. But I would say one of the cons is that it is one size. So if you have anything that you think is just extremely small or extremely large of a wrist, it might not work for you or be the most comfortable for you. But I think in general, it is pretty universal. Let's move on to our Swig Life item. So Swig Life is an eco-friendly drinkware brand. You have your coffee mug or whatever, your tumbler that you can reuse and don't have to use any paper cups or coffee cups or whatever as you're out and about. Plus, they are super cute. The designs are just absolutely adorable. But they recently this is like a brand new item for them. They came out with this tea infuser. And spring for me, I think, is the perfect season for hot tea. I know that hot tea seems like a winter item, okay? But I just like having kind of like a nice warm drink in crisp air. So tea for me is more of like a sip and joy type of thing. And so for me, springtime and fall is absolutely the best time for tea. And this will fit any cup. It will fit any Swig Life cup if you already own them. And it'll fit any coffee cup if you already have any coffee cup lying around your house. So it is a universal design. That is what this extra piece here does, is that it helps it sit in your cup no matter how wide it is. Now, if you have one of those big mug cups that is meant for eating soup out of, okay, I don't think that will fit. But in general, same thing, pretty universal here. It also comes with this coaster. So you leave it on top while it's steeping, and then you pull it off. And this little guy sits right there so you're not making a mess anywhere. So you don't have to get up to remove a tea bag. You don't have to get up to remove your tea spoon that has everything in there, or however you normally handle your loose leaf tea. And loose leaf tea is so much better for our environment than tea bags. Set it to the side, not have to worry about it, enjoy your tea right away instead of worrying about cleanup. So I really loved how innovative that was. And not only is it universal in size, it is also universal because of how tiny these little holes are that you can use it with coffee as well. So if you rather have coffee grinds in it instead of tea, don't you worry, they have you covered for that as well. It's also dishwasher safe, which I absolutely love. Retail value for this guy is $14.95. Let's talk about cons. I guess cons would be if you don't drink tea or coffee, this is not the product for you. It's also not truly universal. Like I said, if your cup size is just way too large, it's not gonna fit. And if it's way too small as well, that metal part has to sit in it in order to steep your tea. In general, it's gonna work with most cup sizes. So if you have a favorite cup that this won't fit, then I guess that would be a con. But overall, if you have a few cups to choose from, I'm sure you'll find one that this will fit. I think we have 7 out of 16 left. I feel like I've been talking forever. This is from J&L Naturals, and this is Strength Hair Serum, and it is in the most amazing scent ever, orange and clove. I love the scent of this. I am very picky about the scents that I put on my hair because they are so close to my face that I have to smell them all day, and I'm very sensitive to scent. So this one is one that I am happy to have all day. This is also vegan, it's also cruelty-free, and they really care about recycling. That's important to Goldie Box, so that is why I wanted to have them in the box. All of their packaging is either compostable, biodegradable, or recyclable. This is recyclable. It is made out of glass, and you can actually send this back to them, and they have a recycle program, and then they give you $10 to spend in their shop for your next item. So definitely really cool of them to do that. This is their Strength Hair Serum. So they have a growth hair serum, and they have like a moisturizing hair serum. I don't remember what that one was called. This is a combination of the two, and they named it Strength. So if you're looking for soft hair, or if you're looking for growing and lengthening and strengthening your hair, this is going to help with that. It also has a pretty simple ingredient list. It has grapeseed oil, coconut oil, it has jojoba oil, argan oil, castor oil, and castor oil is supposed to make your hair grow. So I believe that is one of the strengthening ingredients there. And then orange and clove essential oils, that's how you get your scent. So a very clean ingredient list, of course cruelty-free and vegan as well. This product retails for $26.99 and you really just need a small amount. They say 3 to 5 drops. So this bottle will last you forever, even if you're using it regularly. You can use it as a leave-in, and that's how I prefer to use it. So you would just apply it to your wet hair after the shower, and that's it. But you can also use it as a pre-treatment or pre-shampoo. You would apply it to your dry hair. You would leave it in 5 to 10 minutes, but they say you can even leave it in as a pre-shampoo overnight if you want to, and then you just wash your hair as normal. So completely up to you how you want to use it. I think if you are very sensitive to coconut oil, which I do think is the main con here, and you don't want that on your face all day as a leave-in treatment, then you could put it on for the 5 to 10 minutes and then wash your hair and you would be good to go because you could keep your hair back for those 5 to 10 minutes. I think as a leave-in, you're probably getting the best benefit of the lengthening and strengthening because it's on your hair for a longer period of time, but they made both options options. Let's talk about our most cute items. So this is from the brand Base Blue. Base Blue was in the last box and they contacted me and said, we are so glad we were in your box. So thank you guys so much for tagging them. When you tag the brands, they want to work with me again. And they said, what else can we put in a future box? So I said, send me some samples. Well, I just broke the little chocolate off this one, but that was me trying to pull this off too quickly. So it comes in this plastic wrap, and this little piece of chocolate is supposed to be in there. If I press him down, he probably can just sit in there. There we go. So they sent me a bunch of items to check out, and I could not get over how adorable this is. It's a cupcake, but it's a soap bar. Perfect for guest bathroom, perfect for a kid's bathroom to make hand washing extra fun. It has a really light scent to it, so nothing too crazy. And you could peel these off. There's different pieces, so there's like little, I don't know what you would call these, sprinkles. It has a little flower up on top. It has the chocolate bar that I tore off. The entire thing is soap. Be careful that nobody tries to eat this as a snack. So make sure if you are going to put this in your kid's bathroom that you are very clear that this is soap. I guess we can list that in the cons section, but it is just honestly the cutest soap I ever saw. I had to have it. I just thought it was just so spring and so adorable. So I love things like that, very kawaii, if you will, if you really like Japanese culture. It comes in this really cute packaging as well. So if you really wanted to give it as a birthday present or something like that, just like a cute little present. And of course, Base Blue is a cruelty-free brand, so this is cruelty-free soap as well. Really what sells this is the attention to detail. That attention to detail does come with a high retail value. It is a $23 retail value. Would I personally value it at that? I don't know, it is a bar of soap, but it is so stinking cute. So if you do not think about the retail value and just really want an adorable soap, you're definitely still getting your money's worth choosing that item. They have the word milk, like on the milk chocolate bar. They have the word milk on every single square. They really thought of how to make it perfect. Let's get back to some more makeup. So there are 2 items. They are 2 liquid eyeliners. I actually have the blue liner on today. I put black liner and then I lined the black with the blue because this peach palette and that blue color actually go really, really perfectly together. I'm gonna put it on my hands and we're just gonna give that a few seconds to completely dry, and you should do the same thing on your eye. The blue looks really light on my hand, but up against the black on my eye, it looks a little bit darker, so don't be too scared. These are absolutely perfect for playing with graphic liner. And if you don't know what graphic liner is, it's kind of like art for your eyes. Right now we're all wearing masks, so I actually really wanted colorful eyeliners. That was something that I knew that I wanted for the spring box because we are all wearing masks and we don't get colorful, bright play with our lipstick. Sometimes even our cheeks are kind of covered. So it's all about our eyes right now. And so I really wanted something that's very fun and very spring for eyes. The reason why I selected Solo Giovanni, and I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly, I've actually emailed the company multiple times to ask, and I keep forgetting to ask, but is because it is truly smudge proof. It doesn't matter how much I rub. I could even put my hand underwater and rub underwater, running water, and they stay on there. So whether you're sweating or crying, these are actually going to last. So that is why I wanted to have these in my box. And when you get these, try them out. Trust me, it is so fun to do that and see how they really don't smudge. It's a great thing to have. So the first color, 20, is a light blue shade, but like I said, it looks darker on the eye. than it does on my hand, especially next to a black liner if you put it close to your lash line. Then our second shade, 04, is kind of like a rosy pink color. So it's a little bit red, a little bit pink. And on your hand, it actually looks more like a magenta pink, but on the lid, it pulls a little bit more red as well. This is not a case where you have to choose. You will get both. It's gonna come as a duo. They're $10.99 each, so it's pretty good retail value as well. That's $21.98 for this customization. As far as cons go, I really don't see a con with this product other than the fact that if you mostly prefer black eyeliner, they're not going to be a black eyeliner. This is going to be something much more fun than that, so you have to get a little adventurous to want to play with these. 4 items left. So let's actually go to one that I have not spoiled yet, or have I? We do have some hats from David & Young, and David & Young is a brand that has partnered with so many causes. So I really, when I wanted a fashion accessory, I knew I wanted one from this brand. They have worked with Feed the Children. They have worked with Wounded Warrior. They have worked with Period.org. And this is the cute ball cap in 3 different colors. You will have to choose one of the colors. They've worked with Memorial Sloan Kettering. Hoping I'm saying that right, but it's a cancer foundation. They've also worked with the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. Let's switch to a different color here. That is white with black. Let's do blush pink. I know I'm not a huge pink fan, but if I'm gonna choose pink, it's gonna be this blush color right here. And they also have worked with Cycle for Survival. And that is another organization that also is for cancer. It's like biking, which is why it's Cycle, but for cancer as well. And the last one here is kind of like a jeans look to it, or denim, and all of them say good vibes only. You have seen me wear this one on Instagram, so that is how you kind of can get a few sneak peeks. I also spoiled these a little bit early in a live video, so if you come sit through my super long live videos, you sometimes get rewarded with a spoiler. All of them say good vibes only, and they have a lot of positive messages, this brand, because they do like to do all those partnerships like that. So good vibes only is one of those positive messages, one that I am trying to live by myself. So Feed the Children, that is actually for feeding hungry children. Period.org is for menstrual care, especially in areas where that is lacking. And then Wounded Warrior is for veterans. So 3 for cancer, and then those other 3 organizations, they have had several partnerships. They're one of those feel-good brands, and I knew that I wanted to have something from their brand. They do sell a lot of accessories like this. So I'm very, very glad to have these in there, and such a positive message here. Good vibes only. Let's, work that spirit into the rest of 2020. And the MSRP for those specific kind of like weathered hats are $16.99. We have 3 left. So let's go with these here. These are Luxe Bath Butters. Basically, it is soap, but they whip it up. It feels so luxurious. And this is the Luxe version. So this version is $13 retail value. And the Luxe version is because they have the highest percentage they can put of the shea butter and like moisturizing ingredients like that. So it has a little bit of an extra luxurious feel to it. They also smell like heaven. So this one here is Sugared Peach. This is my personal favorite, but I love fruity scents. They smell strong. I would say that if you're really sensitive to fragrance, that would be a con, but if you love your body smelling amazing, it's a pro. And the second scent, the pink one, is Citrus Freesia. I tried to pick 2 very spring scents, and it does not matter which one you select. You can only select one. Again, by the way, these are options. So 1 per brand. I will make sure it says that on the customization page as well, though. Whatever you choose is going to be amazing. You can trust me. These both smell absolutely amazing. Like I said, for the con though, they smell very strong. If you're very sensitive to fragrance, I would skip on that item. Now, we have 2 left, and they are exclusive. So if you are a bronze bear, I just showed you everything you could choose. If you're a silver bear, you get 1 extra option, and that is the Diff Eyewear glasses. So Diff Eyewear is also one of those feel-good brands. They do give back. They had a 1-for-1 going for a long time. So that means for every 1 pair they sold, they donated a pair to someone that needed glasses as well. These are blue light glasses, so they don't have a prescription, but they have instructions on their site how you can add your own prescription to them. These have a little bit more of a 70s vibe. They have this really cool shape to them. I had to have these when I saw them. And they have silver accent pieces. I would say because these are not fully round, but they're a little bit more closed than the other ones I'm going to show you, that I wouldn't put this on a very wide face. I think the shape is going to be flattering for different eye shapes, and it's also going to be flattering for different brow shapes because this isn't a perfect circle. It's not too square. It's not too anything because it has some of those harsh lines, but also a little bit rounded. But I do think you can see just looking at these that these have a wider area across your face. So if your face is wide, these might look a little too close on a really wide face. They're both so cute, and I don't think that my face is narrow and they look fine on me. I would just say if you think that you have an extra wide face, then I would opt for these instead of these. These are truly unisex. They're more of an aviator shape, and like I said, they are a little bit more wide. They are a black frame, and both are extremely lightweight. That was a must for me because blue light is really good if you have migraines. It's really good when you're using technology because the blue light from that technology, it kind of tells your brain to stay awake. So if you're sitting in your bed on your laptop or your phone, you're tricking your brain into thinking that it's not time to go to bed, even if you're just about to go to bed. Having these on helps you go fast to sleep right after. So they have multiple benefits. I know that some people say, you know, it's controversial whether or not blue light is actually helping. I'm here to tell you from personal experience, I don't think it's placebo effect because I didn't necessarily believe it was going to work. I have seen a significant decrease in my migraines and headaches and like tension as well. Every time I say that in a video, I have comments that say the same thing. So if you're not on the blue light train, we can consider that a con for you. But if you are, these are an amazing option, and it's a brand that really gives back. So like I said, they used to have a 1-for-1 motto. If you bought one, they donated one to someone who really needed a pair of glasses. But now they have another program that also helps with eye exams for people in need, eye treatments, anything that you can think of that has to do with vision. So you're helping people basically get sight. So I absolutely love this brand. When I contacted them, I truly thought they were going to turn me away. They were so kind and worked with me, and not only that, they let me choose the styles that I wanted. So I am in shock that they would choose to be in such a small box, but I am so grateful for it, and I'm so grateful that I get to introduce this brand to you guys because it is one of my favorite brands and has been one of my favorite brands even before I ever started Goldie Boxed. They will come with a little cleaning cloth as well, and they will come with this case. Inside it says "Let's make a difference" in gold, this black and gold, which I absolutely love. The retail value for this is $85. So this is definitely the most expensive product in the spring box. I don't like to buy things based on their retail value. I like to buy them on whether I'm going to use them or not. So if you're not going to use blue light glasses, there's no point in putting these in your box, but I mean, unless you want to gift them, these are unisex, so make a great gift there. And the high MSRP is one of the reasons why I was shocked that they would work with a rate that I could use in my box. That is available to silver bears and gold bears, not my bronze bears, and they will not be in any surprise bear boxes. We also have a gold bear exclusive, and that is the Skin & Co. Truffle Therapy Eye Concentrate. If you've watched my channel before, you know how much I love Skin & Co. They believe in organic farming. They're free of all the things, especially mineral oil, which is something that I like to avoid in my skincare. They're made in Italy. I love that, and they are cruelty-free. So this bottle is their 0.23 ounce, and this retails for $30. The stuff is amazing. It does have the typical Skin & Co. truffle scent to it. So if you're sensitive to that scent, you might want to pass on this one. I truly like that scent, but it is a little bit like slightly sweet and slightly earthy, and I don't know, truffles are mushrooms, so I imagine that it's like a slightly sweet mushroom scent, but I really like it. This is one of my favorite skincare brands, so I'm very glad that I can have that as well. I have a feeling that will be our product that sells out this time. Just based on your reactions to the products and also the fact that I asked the Gold Bears to vote what product they would like to be the Gold Bear exclusive, and 55% voted for this. They had 4 options to choose and 55% voted for this. You will have a better chance because it is a gold exclusive, but the majority of Goldie Box subscribers are gold. I think like 80% are gold. Most people choose the gold subscription, so it's still a big group there that you are competing with to get this product. If you want this, be there at 10 a.m. I also think the Luxe bath butters, just based on your guys' reactions, I think the Luxe bath butters will also sell out. I do think if those are really the things that you want, you probably have to get there early. So we just went over every single product. I guarantee this is a very, very long video. I was gonna walk through the process really quickly on how customizations will work. It's gonna work exactly the same as last time. So if you have customized with me before, then you know how this is gonna work. You will receive an email at 10 a.m. or you can go to goldiebox.com, I think /customize at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and there will be links for your box type, bronze, silver, or gold. If you are a bronze and you are shopping the gold site where I have these items and one is in your cart, your customization will be canceled. So make sure you go to the correct ones when you choose your items. You can choose one from each brand. So you can choose one set of diff glasses, you can choose one of the Luxe butters, you can choose one of the eyeshadow palettes. If you choose more than one, again, your customization will be canceled. You have to start over. So because some things can sell out, you do not want that to happen. Now, last time there was a little bit of an issue at finding the cart. The cart looked like a little bag up at the top of the page. So I put a cart in the center of the page now, right above the customizations, so you will see it. It's gonna be big, and you just click on that cart and it'll take you to checkout. I don't have the sites connected. The reason is because everything is $0 when you add it to cart, so I couldn't have $0 items in the same site that I have my subscriptions. It just does not allow me to do that. So I created a completely separate site. So just check out as guest. Some of you have made profiles on the second site anyways, and that's completely fine, but you do not need to sign in at all. Just check out as guest, enter your name, enter your email address. It will not charge you for a thing. Everything is $0, so you do not even have to enter credit card information or anything like that. It'll send you an email confirmation. Check that email confirmation, because if anything is wrong and you don't want your order to be canceled, let's say you have accidentally put 2 sugars in your cart and you did not mean to, then you can send me an email so that I can just cancel that piece and you'll still be good to go without me canceling everything else that you have secured. If you want something right away, let's say you're a gold bear and you don't have your game plan, you watch this video, but you still you're just one of those people that has to go back and forth all day, that's totally fine. You can do more than one order if you really want to. So secure the thing that you want. Let's say I have to have my diff scout glasses. Go check out with just the glasses, and then you can come back and get your other 6 items. In the end, it puts it all together for me by your name. So I don't care how many orders you have, as long as it adds up to the total number for your box size. 3 for bronze, 5 for silver, 7 for gold. If you have more than that, again, you better email me right away so I can take care of it for you. Otherwise, your order will get canceled at the end of the night and you'll have to customize the next day. And I did have to do that for a couple of people. So just let me know and we can figure it out. Don't stress if you made a mistake, because I can always put something back in inventory. I just want to make sure it's fair for everyone, because I can only get a limited supply of everything. This is why other boxes have categories. But they still sell out too. They just don't sell out as quickly. If they give you categories, then you can only pick that one item against other items. So I guess it makes it a little bit better. I hate categories. That's why Goldie Box doesn't have categories, but items can sell out a little more quickly if everyone wants the same thing. And I've told you the items. This is just my guess based on our spoiler videos and reading the comments. I told you the items that I think are gonna sell out. And can we also give a round of applause to the amazing channels that spoiled all of the products? It was so fun to watch, you guys. Thank you so much. This was a way that I could say thank you. 1, they get a free item, or 2 or 3, depending how many options were in their particular item that I sent them. I tried to find something that I thought was true to the person or that I thought would be very useful to them. So they get a bonus item. They also get your views. Views are very important when you're a small YouTuber growing. I remember counting those views and counting that watch time. So there are 400 potentially 400, almost 400, because we will sell out at 400. There are 400 eyes that could be watching that video, and not only are they watching the video, they're watching like most of the way through, because spoiler videos get the longest view time too. I know, because that is how my channel has grown, is from spoiler videos for some of the other brands that I was unboxing. So I got my best view time from spoiler videos, and that is how my channel grew and got monetized. I wanted to be able to give that back. I know that I'm still a small box, but I really hope that some of you subscribe to their channels or fell in love with them or what have you, because they're amazing people and they did a really good job, right? They did an amazing job. So thank you guys all so much for spoiling the items. You all did amazing, and I'm so, so grateful that I had like little fans out there spoiling. It felt even better than if I spoiled it, to be honest, because your excitement, I fed off of that excitement. And I knew I picked the perfect items for you guys after I saw you guys spoiling them. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments down below. That is the end of this very, very long Goldie Box spoiler video. I hope that you have all your little notes and that you are ready for the 20th. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!